Hey there, Facebook people. Today is day 23 of my 22 for 22 challenge. Obviously, I'm not stopping. I haven't challenged a single person to do any push ups. I haven't made any challenges whatsoever. I have challenged nothing. That is my real challenge. I'm going to keep doing these until that number of 22 is nothing. So, no matter how you feel about these videos, if you think they're great and they're raising awareness of the civilian population, great. If you hate them, if you hate seeing them, you want them to stop, awesome. Here's how you do it. That link right above, the one that says HTTP whatever, that will show you who your representatives are and give you their email. Email the crap out of them. Tell them, I don't care what you say to them. I don't care. You can tell them that I called them horrible names on video and, that I was threatening all politicians, or say whatever you want. Just let them know that the, the veteran suicide rate is unacceptable. And it needs to stop. And they're the only ones that can stop it. And once that happens, then I'll stop doing these videos. But until then, you're stuck with me. So suck it up, Buttercup. Also, very important, I want to give a personal happy birthday out to who I thought was one of the greatest soldiers who has ever lived. Diana, happy birthday. All right, back to the task at hand. I've been thinking a lot about this since I started, because since I've started, 575 veterans have committed suicide. That is a very large number. The amount of soldiers that have died in Iraq and Afghanistan since 2003 equals roughly about 7,000. That means more soldiers are dying after their deployment than soldiers that are dying during the deployment. So where is the war, really? Is it over there? Or is it in your backyard? When I do these push-ups, I think to myself, each push-up is another fallen soldier. And I think to myself, did I know them? Did they come out of my unit? Were they stationed at Fort Polk? Or Korea, where I was? The ties from them to me are not that far. From them to you, not much further. Each and every one of you should be thinking when I'm doing these push-ups, is this somebody I knew? Is this somebody I passed on the street? Is this that nice young lady you met at the bar? Could be. Could be. One thing is for sure, they are somebody's son, daughter, possibly mother, father, brother, sister, cousin. They have family out there. And every one of those families need your help. All the families that haven't gone through this, that could go through this, need your help. Link is right there. hit that share button right there. There? Yeah, there. Donate what you can, when you can, where you can, even if it's just a handshake and saying thank you for your service. That does mean a lot. My father didn't hear it until I came back from deployment. During my Purple Heart ceremony was the first time anybody ever said, thank you for your service. We can't fall back into that kind of mentality. I know in all my travels after the deployment, I've overheard a lot of things. And one time I was wearing a Wounded Warrior shirt, and a couple ladies behind me were laughing, saying, "Oh, yeah, what are you wounded for?" I don't look it, but I was shot in the face. And those aren't the worst scars. The worst ones are the ones that you can't see. So all of you out there who are thinking, maybe I've said something to a friend that was overheard by a veteran that could have been taken the wrong way. You could be the cause of one of those 22 today. I'm sure my father and I share something in common. I know I was called a baby killer. I'm fairly certain back then he probably was too. Difference? Might actually be true in my case. Can't really fight against something that might be true about you, no matter how much you hate it. So, next time you're thinking about saying something to a soldier that isn't thank you for your service, remember, some of these scars run deep. And just because you can't see them doesn't mean they don't affect us every day. So, like I always say, write your senators, write your congressmen, write your president, write your city council, write everyone. You can simply cut and paste and add it onto every email. That's the only thing I want from you is just a little bit of help. And it takes 5 seconds a day. Maybe 10 seconds. And just keep sending them, until those emails stack to the moon. Because without your help, that number's only going to get higher. Which, for you, means having to stare at this ugly mug even more. So, whatever incentive you want to use, you do it, because we need the help. Let's do some push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 23-day total. 575 of my brothers and sisters are dead. Please help.